Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Leanne Scott. Welcome to Beyond Interiors. Today I'm going to be talking about a local San Francisco, California artist named Laurel Burch. She was born in 1945 in Southern California, grew up in San Francisco, California during the 60s. She is primarily known for her paintings and her jewelry. She had a debilitating bone disease, unfortunately. She's no longer with us, but found that her cats gave her comfort, and therefore cats are a common theme throughout her designs. And she contributed her talents to causes such as for children, for the disabled, for animal welfare, and disease prevention and global conservation. She connected explosive color with living things, and that's really very evident in her fabric, in her socks, t-shirts, and totes that we carry in our shop. The strong and uplifting spirit of Laurel Burch is evident in her art and in her life. So today I'm going to show you some of the fabric that we carry in our store, online store. One being her very popular cat fabric in multicolors. She has what we call tossed cats, also in multicolors on a black background, and her famous blue cats in various shades of blue. These are all just exquisite fabrics, very well made. Some of the other designs that she has are her butterfly, and this is in turquoise and royal blue. We've got some flower fabric, both in lavender and navy or royal blue, and some of her fish fabric in turquoise and in purple. So those are the fabrics that we carry currently on our online shop. We also have an 8-panel cat of cats, big block cats. And I'm going to show you kind of 4 of the cats that are on this block, but there are 8 different blocks. You could use this as a quilt top. You could use this, cut this up into smaller pieces or pillows. A lot of people have used them for a variety of things. I also made a face mask out of her wonderful multi-cat fabric that I thought I'd show you. My business partner, Julie, made a Christmas dog stocking out of the dog fabric that we had at one time. This is what was left over. This is for sale on our website. And we carry a couple of styles of her earrings. And these designs go way back to the 60s. These are the tricolor cats and the temple horse. It's in a cloisonne type of process, but wonderful pieces of art. I've loved Laurel Burch from way back in the 60s. She continues to be very popular today, and I know her designs will go on for decades. It's just wonderful, wonderful fabric. We also carry her jelly rolls, and these are multicolored fabrics that go with all of her fabric designs and colors. Great to save you time. They're all cut pieces for those who know how to quilt and to sew. Very time saving. My business partner Julie also made a table runner of the flowers, the royal and the lavender flowers. We have matching napkins to go with that. Again, these are all Laurel Burch fabrics. We're talking about Laurel Burch, the San Francisco designer, if you're just joining in. We've got short sleeve t-shirts in her Carlotta Cat design. We have got a 3/4 length t-shirt in her polka dot cats. And these are made of cotton and polyester. They feel great. They wear well. We also carry some of her purses and totes. And here's one of her dog purses. Another dog purse or tote, small tote. We've got mermaid and fish. We've got her iconic blue cats. This is a little bit bigger tote. And the biggest tote here is in her multicolored cats. These totes and purses are great for your projects. They're great as an overnight. They're great to take on a plane or just taking your projects from one location to another. They hold up well. We've been selling these for over 30 years. Everyone comes back and loves them. They have multiple, if you're into Laurel Burch, they have multiple purses and are always happy to see us. Some of the other very, very popular items are her sock designs. And these are horses, rainbow horse, Moroccan horse, and whimsical jumping horses. We've got dogs and cats. I mean, these are dog patterns. And we've got 3 different styles of cats. And of course, the cat pattern in the middle here is the polka dot cat, which matches the t-shirt that I showed you a few minutes ago. These are her whimsical socks that we sell. Elephants and giraffes, wildflowers and seahorses, sun and fish and parrots, and then there's a butterfly. And again, all Laurel Burch design. We even have some men's socks. And these men's socks, this is a blue cat and a giraffe pattern. And then for you stitchers and knitters out there, we've got quilting girl and knitting girl socks, always been popular in our booth. We've got sheep socks, which all the knitters and stitchers really like. And also some llama socks, again, because of the yarn that they produce and what people make from them in the knitting and stitching. We specialize in Australian Aboriginal fabric, Japanese and Hawaiian anime, and of course the Laurel Burch fabrics. We are a one-stop shopping website because we sell not only the fabrics, we sell jewelry that my business partner Julie designs and makes of lamp work and Venetian glass beads. We also carry a line called Firefly, which are semi-precious stones and just very unique, glitzy and affordable jewelry. In addition, we have a gift line. Some items we have made that are for sale. We're always happy to make something for you. If you have the fabric, if you know the fabric, we have it in stock and you want us to make, for example, a set of napkins or a table runner or whatever. I know most of you are seamstresses out there, so you probably would want to sew your own, but sometimes we just don't have time to do that. So we have a lot of great fabric, a lot of great gift items, and just fun jewelry, colorful fun jewelry. I mean, that is our motto, that more color is better. So again, if you're just joining us, we are talking about Laurel Burch. She was a San Francisco designer, born in 1945, grew up in the 60s in San Francisco, California, and is very popular, was popular then, popular now, and certainly will be popular in decades to come. I truly believe that her designs will live on. They are just so unique and so happy and colorful. And that's why we've decided to carry them, because we just love it. Her designs are seasonal in terms of the fabric. So some seasons she may have cats, another season it may be dogs, one might be horses, or some kind of celestial, or mythical creatures. So it really depends on the licensing and what the fabric companies are making. But usually once the fabric sells out, then it's no longer available. They don't seem to repeat it, or don't repeat it for many, many, many years. So if you're interested in her fabric, please jump on that. What we have is all we have. And I know that as far as the cat fabric, you can't get that anymore, but we do have some of that. So I'm going to go over the fabric again now. This is the whimsical multi-cats that she's really famous for. These are what we call the tossed cats, cats that seem to be tossed in the air. And again, her multi-cats, but this time in a blue background fabric, which all of these are wonderful, 100% cotton, wonderful fabrics. We have these two designs in butterflies, both turquoise and navy. We've got flowers in lavender and royal. And we've got fish in purple and the turquoise color. So those are the Laurel Burch fabrics that we currently have in stock. I made a cat mask, and this cat mask is from her multicolored cat fabric. My business partner, Julie, made a dog stocking when the dog fabric was available, no longer available, but this is for sale on our website. It's just darling for your special puppy. We carry a couple of pairs of her earrings, and this is the temple horse and the tricolored cat. Both are on our website and for sale. You couldn't get her jewelry for a while, but her daughter has resurrected the designs, and they are making jewelry again. We also offer the jelly rolls, and these jelly rolls come in strips, as you know, for you sewers. Multiple colors go perfectly well with the fabric, all the fabric that she has. And we carry these jelly rolls, which are very, very popular. So we hope that you'll visit our website and look for that. We've got her totes. This is a small dog. We've got this tote, multiple dogs, a little bit bigger. We've got the mermaid and the fish, which is kind of in a shiny fabric. All these are canvas. And of course, our iconic blue cats, a larger tote, and a much bigger tote in her multicolored cats. These are great for your projects. These are great as an overnight. They're great just to carry your stitching or knitting projects to and from. People just love them. They are very well made. We've been selling them for over 30 years. We've never had any complaints, and people just love her designs. And they're very well made, all plasticized inside with a pocket. Very nicely done. We've got her t-shirts that are 3/4 length sleeve. This is the polka dot cats. We've got a short sleeve shirt in this beautiful orchid, or actually magenta color, called Carlotta Cat. And my business partner, Julie, has made some things from her fabric. Here's two napkins, one in the royal, one in the lavender, that match a table runner that she made. And again, all this is featured on our website, and of course the table runners with the dimensions if you're looking for something particular. And again, if you find that you would like us to make something from fabric that we have on hand, we'd be more than happy to do that for you. For example, if you wanted napkins out of Laurel Burch cat fabric, we'd be happy to make it for you. I know a lot of you are stitchers, so you probably would want to do it yourself. However, sometimes we don't have enough time, and with holidays coming and maybe gifts in mind, just think about that. Probably one of our most popular items at all our quilt shows have been the socks. The Laurel Burch socks in particular. These are 3 cat designs. The middle one is, of course, the polka dot cats that match the t-shirt. We've got a couple of dog socks, and so that's the dog socks. We've got some horses, 3 different horses, the whimsical jumping horse, the Moroccan horse, and the rainbow horse, all Laurel Burch designs that the sock company has the license to make her socks. Here's some butterflies, sun and fish. Here's parrot and wildflowers, seahorse and giraffes, and of course, elephants. So again, Laurel Burch, those are all women's. We've got giraffes, we've got the blue cat, and these are men's socks. We have a bunch of other men's socks that are pretty whimsical too, but today I'm just showing you the Laurel Burch ones that we carry. We also carry children's socks. Unfortunately, they don't make Laurel Burch and the kids. I wish they would, but they don't. We've got Quilting Girl and Knitting Girl. We've got the llamas for all you knitters and stitchers. And then, of course, we've got the sheep, which is 3 styles of the sheep socks that yarn comes from. So a lot of knitters and stitchers just love these socks. We are offering 15% off during the Wisconsin Quilt Show. $100 or more purchase qualifies you for free shipping. We are happy to answer any questions if you want to email us. But we have a really fun website, I think. Not only do we sell fabric, we sell jewelry, and we sell fun gift stuff, some of which we have made, some of which we have bought, but we have a lot of fun. We do miss not seeing everybody in person. However, we're located in California, so this is the first time we're doing the Wisconsin show, and we are just so grateful that they reached out to us and asked if we'd be interested in joining the vendor mall, which we were delighted to do. So again, if you are just joining us, I am talking about Laurel Burch, a San Francisco designer, best known for her paintings and jewelry. She was born in 1945, self-taught artist, and she grew up in the San Francisco, California, Haight-Ashbury area of San Francisco. Unfortunately, she had a very debilitating bone disease, and so her cats gave her great comfort, and that's, I think, what her inspiration was. I've always known her most for her cat designs. However, she has other exquisite designs. She contributed her talents and causes to causes such as supporting children, the disabled, animal welfare, disease prevention, and global conservation. She connected explosive color with living things, and that's really evident in all her fabric and designs. She had a very strong, uplifting spirit, and of course that's evident in her art and was evident in her life, her short life. Again, we're talking about Laurel Burch, the San Francisco designer. I am going to show you some of her fabric. Here it is with the multi cats. Here it is with cats that kind of have been tossed around. And here it is with the blue multi cats. And this is just wonderful fabric, 100% cotton. We've got butterflies in the turquoise and the blue or navy. We've got the flower pattern in both lavender and royal. And of course, we've got the fish in purple, in a deep purple and a turquoise. So those are the fabrics that we are offering for sale on our website that we have available now. We also have an 8-panel cat fabric that, I can never do this right, that's 8 blocks of different cats. I'm showing you 4 of them, but they are featured on our website. We have a limited supply of these. People use them as quilt tops. They can use them as pillows. They can cut out and make their own design, but we have a limited supply of those cat panels. I happen to have made a Laurel Burch multi-cat mask that is just so colorful and cheerful. My business partner, Julie, made a dog stocking when the dog fabric was available. Here it is. It is for sale on our website. This fabric is no longer available. We also carry a couple of pairs of her earrings, and they are the temple horse and the rainbow cats. And these are designs way back from the 60s. I mean, I have some of her earrings that I bought on the street. She was a street artist in Berkeley and San Francisco, and I bought them way back, still have them, and love her earrings. But her daughter, who's running the company, has now brought back these designs, and they're making the jewelry again. So that's kind of fun. In addition to the fabric, of course, we've got her wonderful jelly rolls of variety of colors, and this makes your project so much easier since these are all pre-cut strips. We carry that. We carry some t-shirts of hers. Here's the Carlotta cat. Here is the polka dot gatos in a 3/4 length. The other one was a short sleeve shirt. Julie made a fabulous table runner out of the flower fabric. And then she also made matching napkins in blue and in the lavender. And these are sets of 4. Probably one of those popular things is the Laurel Burch socks. So I'll start out with the horses. Here we've got horses, the rainbow horse, the Moroccan horse, and the whimsical jumping horses. We've got a couple of dog patterns in the Laurel Burch design. We've got 3 cat patterns, I believe. Here we go. And the middle one, of course, is the polka dot cats, which matches the t-shirt that I just showed you a few minutes ago. And of course, all her whimsical miscellaneous socks. Here's the sun and fish. Here are butterflies. Here are parrots and wildflowers. And here are giraffes and seahorses. And of course, elephants. Again, all Laurel Burch designs made in socks. We even have men's socks. And these men's socks are in giraffe pattern, in a blue cat pattern. We have other men's socks, whimsical men's socks as well, but I'm just showing the Laurel Burch today. These have been very popular at our quilting and knitting and stitching shows, Knitting Girl and Quilting Girl. We've got a couple of llama socks because of the yarn that goes with it. And of course, sheep socks from the wool. These are all been very, very popular socks with our knitting and stitching shows. In addition to that, we've got a small tote. That's a dog or a purse. Another small tote, multi-dogs. Here's something, a mermaid with fish. We've got the blue cats, the iconic blue cats in a bigger tote. And the multicolored cats that she's known for. That's much bigger tote. So these totes are great for taking on a plane, for an overnight, for just taking your projects to and from wherever you're going. They've been very popular. They're all plasticized inside with a pocket. We've been carrying them for over 30 years. We've never had any problems. People absolutely love them. So again, this is all about Laurel Burch and her designs and what explosion that's happened in jewelry, in fabric, in t-shirts, in socks, and in purses and totes that we carry online. Special for the Wisconsin Quilt Show is 15% off our entire website, and $100 or more will get you free shipping. So we hope you'll visit our website at beyondinteriors.com. And again, if you're just joining us, we are talking about Laurel Burch. Laurel Burch, a San Francisco designer. She grew up in Southern California. San Francisco obviously is in Northern California. And during the 1960s in the Haight-Ashbury area of San Francisco, she was a street artist. I first probably bought jewelry from her on the street in either Berkeley or San Francisco way back in the day. I still have those pairs of earrings. I bought multiple. Just love them and was sad that, you know, they kind of went by the wayside. But her daughter is running her company now with her designs, and they brought back a couple of the styles. So I'll show that to you in a minute. She had a very debilitating bone disease and hence left us way too soon. Her cats gave her a lot of comfort. I think that's why she started painting. I think she's best known for her cats. That's who I have seen anyway. That's what I remember is all her wonderful cat designs. She contributed her talents to causes such as for children, for disabled, for animal welfare, for disease prevention, and global conservation. She connected explosive colors with living things, and her uplifting spirit is pretty evident in her art and was in her life. So again, we're talking about Laurel Burch, the San Francisco designer. These are the fabrics that we carry. Her wonderful multi-cat, the wonderful tossed cats, and again, the blue multiple cats. This is some of her cat fabric we currently carry. We've got some butterfly fabric of hers, both in turquoise and in a deep blue, royal blue. We've got royal blue and lavender flowers. And we've got fish in a deep purple and a turquoise. So these fabrics are all available online. 15% off for the Wisconsin Quilt Show. I happen to have made a mask out of her wonderful cat fabric. So I thought I'd show that to you. And again, we were talking about her earrings. So I'm going to show you a couple of the pairs of earrings that we've got. So here we are with cats, and we've got teal horses. And those are old Laurel Burch designs that they've brought back into jewelry. And we happen to be carrying those two pieces on our website. My business partner, Julie, made a dog stocking when dog fabric was available. This is what we had left over. This is for sale on our website. Just to mention, again, Laurel Burch design. I should also mention that there's seasons. She has seasons, the fabric people. So one season they may focus on cats. Another season it may be on dogs. Another season on horses. I think horses are coming up, if I remember correctly. It may be the butterflies. It may be celestial, beings. I think sea goddess was one of them. So not all fabric is available at all time. And once they finish with a particular cat design, it doesn't come back for a long time, if ever. So if you see it, you need to grab it because we can no longer get the cat fabric. It's gone. And so that's something to be aware of in her designs. They just don't keep repeating and processing, making more of the fabric. We carry a couple of her t-shirts, Darling 3/4 length polka dot cat. And this is a short sleeve in a deep magenta. It's called Carlotta cat. And of course, the jelly rolls we've got available in a couple of different colors, but these are great for your project, saves a lot of time. We just love them. Julie made a table runner out of the Laurel Burch flower fabric. And here it is. The dimensions are on our website if you're interested in that. Although we do carry some of the fabric. Here's some napkins that she made, both in the lavender and then the royal blue. So those match the table runner that she made. Okay, let's go on to, here's a small little purse, Laurel Burch dog. Another Laurel Burch multi-dogs. Sea goddess with fish and her iconic blue cats, and then the wonderful whimsical multi-cat bag. These bags are made out of canvas. They're lined and plasticized inside with a plastic and has a pocket. And they really do hold up well. We've been selling them for over 30 years, and we've never had any problems with them. In fact, people love them. They really don't wear out. I'm going to show you some of her sock designs, which have been very, very popular. These are the horses: rainbow horse, Moroccan horse, whimsical horses. Again, Laurel Burch design. We've got, I think, 3 cats here. So the cats and the polka dot cat matches the polka dot t-shirt that I showed you a few minutes ago. And we've got a couple of dog styles and socks. These are always really popular with our attendees at live shows. Here's a butterfly and sun and fish, parrots and wildflowers, seahorses, and giraffe and elephants. And of course, these are all Laurel Burch designs, whimsical, colorful, fun, happy. We also carry men's socks. And here we are with the giraffe pattern and a blue cat pattern. We have other men's socks as well that are a lot of fun. But I'm just featuring the Laurel Burch ones today. You can take a look at them on our website. For you stitchers and knitters and quilters out there, we've got Knitting Girl and Quilting Girl. For the knitting, stitching crowd, we've got the llamas. And of course, the sheep. Here we go with the sheep because of the yarn. So these are all popular, excuse me, socks that are just extremely well received at the shows that we're in. Thank you to the Wisconsin Quilt Guild. They invited us to the show. We are in California, so it's the first time appearing virtually for you guys. We're offering 15% off our entire website just for the show. And of course, $100 or more purchase from our website entitles you to free shipping. So we hope you'll take advantage of those 2 things. We really welcome everybody. Happy that you're watching. And again, if you're just joining us, we are talking about Laurel Burch, the San Francisco, California designer. She was born in 1945 in Southern California. She is really a one-of-a-kind artist. And she lived and worked in the Haight-Ashbury section of San Francisco, California. She's best known for her painting and jewelry. I personally remember her from her cat designs. And she had a very debilitating bone disease and found a lot of comfort with her cats. And I think that was her focus at the time. So maybe that's why I remember that. Maybe those were the first designs coming out way, way back in the 60s. She contributed her talents to comfort, excuse me, to causes and supported children. She supported the disabled, animal welfare, disease prevention, and global conservation. She connected explosive color with living things, and that's really evident in her art and was in her life. I think that her designs back in the 60s were so popular, especially with the earrings. That's the first thing I remember buying from her. And then, of course, they're very popular now. A lot of people collect her, just buy her fabric and collect it. And I'm sure that it will go on for decades. I think her designs are pretty timeless. I think they're colorful, happy, and just make you feel good. So with that, I'm going to show you some of the fabric that we carry. This is the multi-cat fabric. This is what we call the tossed cat, the cats that seem to be tossed kind of in the air. And this is the multi-cats in blue. All of this is available on our website. We have a few pieces left of the turquoise and the blue and the butterflies. We've got lavender and royal flowers. And we've got fish, both in the deep purple and turquoise. Again, all Laurel Burch design made up into the fabric. Here are some of her earrings. And these are designs that were way back from the 60s. These are the cat and the temple horse. And these are kind of a cloisonne type process. They're metal. These were the styles that she sold way back on the street. Like I said, I have some of them still. Love them. Just wonderful pieces. My business partner, Julie, made a dog stocking. This is available on our website for sale. Dog fabric is no longer available. We had some pieces left over and thought we would make a dog stocking. I happened to make a mask out of the Laurel Burch whimsical cat that I showed you earlier. And then we've got a cat panel of 8 different blocks of cats. So I'm just going to show you 4 of them. Here's one. And then these, if you're interested, you can look at the website and you'll be able to tell there's 8 different panels. These are great for just a quilt top, or you can cut up the blocks and use them in some way. But we found that people really like those cat panels. In addition, we carry Laurel Burch's jelly rolls. And these are great for your project with 2-inch strips. They've got all kinds of uses. Makes your project easier with those strips already pre-cut and the colors just combine with any kind of fabric. My business partner, Julie, made a table runner. And here it is in the flower pattern, Laurel Burch's flower pattern. She also made some matching napkins to go with that, both in the lavender and the royal. And here's the polka dot cat t-shirt. It's 3/4 lengths. We've got various sizes, and they're just wonderful fabric. Polyester and cotton. They wear really well. They feel really good actually on. Here's one that's a short sleeve in Laurel's Carlotta cat. And then I wanted to show you the socks. So here we've got some horses. We've got rainbow horse, Moroccan horse, whimsical horses here. We've got a couple of dog patterns. And we've got some cat patterns here. And the middle one is the polka dot cat, which matches the t-shirt that I just showed you a few minutes ago. And all her whimsical socks. So here we go with the sun and fish, butterflies, parrots and wildflowers, seahorses and giraffes, and colorful elephants. Again, all Laurel Burch design made up into socks. We carry some men's socks in the cat and the giraffes. And then some miscellaneous socks here. We do carry Knitting Girl and Quilting Girl that are always popular at the quilt shows and knitting and stitching shows. Llama socks. And of course, the sheep socks for all that wool that people knit and stitch. So, in addition to Laurel Burch fabric, we sell Australian Aboriginal fabric that I'm going to talk about on Saturday. We sell Hawaiian and Japanese anime, which I'm going to talk about tomorrow. So those are pretty much the 3 styles of fabric. We have a few pieces of African fabric. We have a few pieces of Indonesian fabric from our travels that we collected that are on our website. But primarily those 3 are the fabrics that we carry. We carry, obviously, all kinds of socks in addition to Laurel Burch's design socks. We also have whimsical socks for men, 2 of which I showed you, but we've got much more. And we also carry wonderful socks for kids. So again, check out our website and you can look at that. Another part of our website is just fun stuff. We call it fun stuff and gifts. In that we offer things that we really like or things that we have made out of the fabric that we have. And those are all for sale. I mean, we've got pot holders, we've got table runners, we've got napkins, we've got, I don't know, Laurel Burch's totes and purses, the t-shirts. Anyway, I'm just doing this off the top of my head. But please visit our website for the Wisconsin Quilt Show. We are offering 15% off our whole website, anything you order. And of course, if you purchase $100 or more, entitles you to free shipping. It's been really fun doing these shows. My business partner, Julie, and I have been doing quilt shows in California for over 30 years, I guess, as a vendor. And we've really missed not seeing everyone, but we were delighted to be invited to the Wisconsin Quilt Show, and thought this would be a wonderful opportunity to meet all of you virtually, and for us to be able to share what we offer on our website. So I hope that you will take a look at it. It's a fun website to look at. It's pretty much one-stop shopping, and with holidays coming and birthdays, always coming, if you're looking for kind of a unique gift or something you'd like us to make, if we've got the fabric, we're happy to do it. So we just welcome everyone joining us. I am going to say we're talking about Laurel Burch, the San Francisco designer. I just need to take a little quick sip of water here. And just giving a little history on her. She was born in 1945 in Southern California. She moved to San Francisco and lived in the Haight-Ashbury area of San Francisco in the 1960s and became a street artist. That's when I first knew of her back in the 60s. I bought jewelry from her on the street, either in Berkeley or San Francisco, and still have those unique earring pieces. Can never give them away. They're just really just so wonderful. I think her designs and her color just makes you happy, and who doesn't want to be happy? So she's best known for her painting and her jewelry making, obviously. And then, her designs then have been made into fabric, into totes and purses, into t-shirts, into socks. And that's what we feature on our website. She had a very debilitating bone disease, and that she had cats, and the cats gave her comfort. And I think that's probably what she first started to draw and paint. And of course, that's what I remember were the cat earrings. She contributed her talents to causes supporting children, to the disabled, to animal welfare, to disease prevention, and global conservation. And she connected her explosive color with living things, which I think really just says it in a nutshell about her. She had such an uplifting spirit, and obviously that is evident in her artwork and was in her life. So on our website, we feature the multi-cats, and this is all fabric, the tossed cats, and the blue multi-cats, all cat fabric. We also have the butterflies in turquoise and blue, the lavender and royal blue flowers, and the fish in a deep purple and a turquoise. So that's the fabric we feature currently on our website. We also have cat panels. It's a panel of 8 cats, and the cats are, I'm going to show you 4 of them, but there's 8 big cat blocks, and these are a panel that we sell. We have a very limited supply of them because I know that we bought a lot and sold a lot prior to COVID. So, it's great for a quilt top. It's great if you want to cut them up, but those are the cat fabrics. I might want to mention right now that the fabric for Laurel Burch is seasonal. Sometimes they have cats, sometimes they move on to dogs, horses, other things, whether it's the sun and the moon, or sea goddess, or mythical creatures. But usually the themes don't repeat. They don't continue to make the fabric. So once, they make the fabric, that's it. You can't get any more maybe you'll never be able to get it, or maybe they may repeat it in so many years. But most of the designs are seasonal. So I wanted to mention that it's not like we can't get the cat fabric anymore. That's out, and they're going on to the next one. I happen to have made a mask out of her multi-cats, which I thought I'd share. Julie made a dog stocking when the dog fabric was available. This is for sale. This was kind of just leftover fabric we had, and she decided to make a dog stocking, and we think it'll go home to a nice family that has a nice little puppy or dog. And here's her jewelry. This happens to be the cats and the temple horses. This is the type of jewelry I bought back in the 60s, and I think I mentioned I still have, and that I best know her for was the jewelry. It's just wonderful that her designs have branched out into all other different kinds of things. So here we go with, here are jelly rolls. And for those of you who quilt, you know that these are all pre-cut 2-inch strips. Great for your projects, saves you a lot of time. Here's another design of Laurel Burch. This is Carlotta Cat in a short sleeve t-shirt in a deep magenta. We've got the polka dot cats, and here's the polka dot cats in a 3/4 length t-shirt. And Julie made a table runner. So the table runner is out of the Laurel Burch flower fabric. She made matching napkins in the blue and the lavender. These are all for sale on our website. And probably one of the most popular things are her Laurel Burch design socks. Here are horses, rainbow horse, Moroccan horses, and kind of whimsical jumping horses. And we've got the dog, a couple of dog patterns. We've got 3 cat patterns. And of course, the middle one is the polka dot cats, which match the t-shirt that I showed a few minutes ago. And we've got Laurel Burch's, these are men's socks in a giraffe pattern and in the blue cat. We also have other whimsical men's socks, but I'm just featuring the Laurel Burch today. We've got quilting girl and knitting girl socks that are very popular at our quilt shows. We've got llama socks for you stitchers and knitters, and of course sheep socks. And we have many more socks. I'm just showing kind of just really a glimpse of what we carry. We also have totes and purses. So here's Laurel's dog purse, multi-dog kind of tote. Sea goddess and fish tote. And blue cats. And of course the colorful cats, and that's a much larger tote. These totes are great to take on a plane. They're great as an overnight bag. Some of these are purses, great for your projects to take just from here to there. But they're all plasticized inside with a pocket. We've been selling them for over 30 years, and people just love them, and of course love the Laurel Burch design. So you can see the diversity of what has happened with her designs that have gone into fabric, have gone into purses and totes, have gone into socks, t-shirts, jelly rolls, panels, jewelry. So we are so grateful that the Wisconsin Quilt Guild reached out to us because we are in California. So obviously we have not been a vendor before in that show. We are offering for the attendees 15% off of our entire website. If you purchase $100 or more, that entitles you to free shipping. So we hope that you'll visit our website and view that. In addition to Laurel Burch fabric, which I discussed today, we offer or specialize in Australian design and Australian Aboriginal fabric. We also have Hawaiian and Japanese anime fabric. So I hope that you'll visit our website and take a look at those. Tomorrow, I will be talking about the Hawaiian and Japanese anime. And on Saturday, I will be talking about our Australian Aboriginal fabric. And so our website is set up for fabric. Like I said, the Australian Aboriginal, the Japanese anime and Hawaiian, the Laurel Burch. We've got a few pieces of African fabric. We've got a few pieces of Indonesian fabric. And then we also have jewelry. My business partner, Julie, makes lampwork and Venetian glass, one of a kind jewelry. We've got earrings and necklaces and bracelets. And then we carry a line called Firefly, which is very glitzy, semi-precious stones made. The jewelry's made in Guatemala we deal with a local company here in California that has these pieces made, and they're real collectors pieces of jewelry as well. So we've got that. We've got, in addition to that, we've got the fun, what I call the fun stuff, all the gift type items, like the items we've made, like table runners and napkins and dog stockings and pot holders and things like that, as well as things that we have picked up along the way that we absolutely love. So we turn around and we sell it. So I hope you'll visit the website and you'll get a big preview. It is really one-stop shopping, because not only can you get your fabric for your projects, but then you can get little gift items and stuff as well. And in particular, the socks are very popular, as stocking stuffers or birthday presents or whatever. I mean, everybody could use a nice pair of socks, and they are very well made. We haven't had any complaints about that, nor about the totes. So I hope that you'll visit our website and check it out. Again, we're talking about Laurel Burch, a San Francisco designer. I particularly had known her for her cat designs, but her designs are just really so unique, and I think are pretty timeless. And just the color, the faces, the happiness, I think is what really strikes me as just so positive. And it's just unfortunate that her life was cut so short. She had a very debilitating bone disease, and so luckily her daughter is running her business and sells the licensing for the rights for the fabric companies to make her fabric, the sock companies to make the socks and totes and t-shirts and whatnot. But being local here in California, we have always loved her designs. I'm certainly happy to bring those designs to you if you didn't know about her before, because it's just very, very unique and very popular. And there is a whole lot of people who follow her designs and just buy the fabric, every time it comes out. Like I said, it is seasonal. If you've missed that, one year she may have cats, another year it might be dogs, another year horses, but usually the themes don't repeat very often. Certainly the designs don't. So once the fabric is out, that's it. I mean, you can't get it. Just like the cat fabric, what we have is what we can sell. After we sell out of it, we don't have it anymore. And I know we have a limited supply of the cat panels as well, but just wanted to let you know that, because it's not a pattern that is repeated constantly. So I'm hoping that you'll visit our website. Again, 15% off for Wisconsin Quilt attendees. We hope that you'll visit us. If you purchase $100 or more, you're entitled to free shipping. And we hope that you'll visit our website and have a good time looking at the show. We really enjoy bringing this to you, and I hope that I've given you a little preview on Laurel Burch's designs, and kind of spurred you to take a look at some of the stuff that her designs are in, and they are on our website. So thank you for joining us, and have a good day.